From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Maya Rivera.
And I'm Diego Gallegos. Customs and Border Protection officers may be seeing a new kind of smuggling at the ports of entry. For the second time in recent months, they have stopped a large haul of illegal ammunition at the border.
This past Tuesday, they found 11,000 rounds of 7.62 ammunition in vehicle at the Bridge of the Americas. The ammunition was concealed in the quarter panels of Honda Ridge Line. The driver was a citizen of Mexico. He arrested for smuggling. In August, CBP officers seized more than 93,000 rounds of ammunition in the southbound lanes of the Bridge of the Americas. 15 people are waiting to go on trial, and some illegal drugs are off the streets after a series of raids in southern New Mexico.
That's right, Maya. The Drug Enforcement Administration, Homeland Security, the U.S. Marshal Services, and the Las Cruces Police Department were working to dismantle a drug trafficking network. The raid brought in 15 suspects, as well as almost 3 pounds of methamphetamine, 4,000 fentanyl pills, and a small amount of marijuana and mushrooms. 5 of the raided locations were in Las Cruces, and 1 was in Anthony, Texas. Now, Maya, I have to ask, how have you been feeling about that cold weather lately?
I definitely can't leave my house without a jacket on.
That's right. Elijah, what can you tell us about that?
Thanks, guys. So as we can see right now, our current skies are beautiful and sunny with a temperature of 54 degrees, very mild winds at 3 miles per hour. That humidity is at 37 though, and you can see our barometer as at 30.03. Let's go over our next one. Our high today was a beautiful 54. Our low was 34, and right in that middle, 44 degrees. As we can see in our record temperatures, in 1999, our high for today was 83. Our low was in 1959 at 19 degrees. And our precipitation today was 1/22 of an inch. And let's get back to that desk.
Stay tuned. Elijah will be back with your national weather forecast.
I'm Miranda Esmond-White. I'd like to introduce you to the next Classical Stretch series, Season 14, which focuses on posture and back health. One of the most essential parts of good posture is full range of motion of every joint. And you're going to feel fired up at the end of doing one of these workouts.
Weekday mornings at 6 on KRWG-Public Media.
I am so excited about the upcoming season of Healthy Minds. We are covering a variety of issues, all of which are important, including youth mental health, developing new treatments that can help with prevention, as well as treat people who have an illness. We're going to look at the issue of homelessness. We're covering so much that's so important to people today.
Sunday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Thursday,
where news matters. And Elijah is next with the national weather forecast.
Thanks, guys. So let's take a head and look at our national weather map here. As we can see, jacket season is approaching us throughout all of the United States. As we can see here, really tonight, we're really approaching that we're going to get into Seattle all the way up here, 47 degrees, Phoenix at 44, International Falls at 32. Then we're going to come all the way over here into Boston, also at 44 degrees, but the southern part of the United States isn't quite catching up yet, still at a beautiful 70 degrees around there. Let's head to our next map. And as we can see here, this is live footage from Ruidoso taken tonight. As we can see, snow has really hit in New Mexico in a lot of places. And as we can see on another map going right here, a picture taken to us earlier today by courtesy of Jessica Perez. These are beautiful pictures from Ruidoso taken earlier today, just on how much snow hit. 3.9 inches hit Ruidoso. And that's all I have for you today for your national weather. And let's kick it back to a commercial.
Spot was for you the minute you saw her. And I feel she's worth $9,000 to $12,000 at auction.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh my. Oh gosh. Yow. Whoa. Are you okay? Oh, that's a lot.
Thank you for supporting Antiques Roadshow and this PBS station. Your investment is what makes it possible.
Spot, you're doing good.
Laura Flanders and Friends, a fresh approach to news and public affairs, positive, nonpartisan reporting on community-led initiatives to create a more equitable, inclusive world, original investigations, in-depth analysis, fresh faces, and singular perspectives from leaders driving forward-thinking change. Conversations with impact. Join us every week. Laura Flanders and Friends.
Sunday at 1 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Good evening. I'm back with your local forecast. As we can see here in New Mexico, the weather is kind of changing frequently. We're getting pretty low here tonight. Ruidoso at 35, Farmington I'm here at also at 35, Santa Fe at 29, Las Cruces 54, and Deming at 55. We're going to move into tomorrow. Ruidoso at 41, Roswell carrying over at 54, Albuquerque still in the middle at 41, Socorro 47, up here Farmington 43, and Deming again at 57. For Alamogordo tonight, we're going to see that low of 31. Tomorrow, though, a high of 52. Still going to see those showers coming in. At Truth or Consequences tonight, a low of 31 degrees, nice and cloudy. But tomorrow, shifting gears, we're going to be at 54 and sunny is going to be your high. Silver City, 24 is going to be your low. Tomorrow, a high of 52, nice and sunny though. Tonight and Las Cruces, 34 degrees, but tomorrow, 54 and high, and of course, sunny as always. And let's shoot back to that desk.
Thanks, Elijah. Homecoming is this weekend, and it's party time here on campus. Today, the College of Arts and Sciences sponsored a homecoming carnival for students and alumni on campus.
There was music and dancing, free food, free teachers, and the price to get all these things was just to tell them your major. There were also free games to play, like several throwing games, as well as the mechanical bull.
Bull riding so far. I was playing this one game where you had to knock off the other person from their little tower. Took forever. We couldn't knock each other off, so we just ended up kind of throwing each other at each other and then going off. But yeah, bull riding definitely was my favorite.
Yeah, I want people to know that like astronomy is really fun and everybody can participate and enjoy it, and they should try to take an astronomy class if they get a chance.
Anyone who missed out, don't worry. There's plenty of end of semester events just a click away. You can stay updated on Crimson Connection for any future events you want to go to.
And Carpio Grego is next with sports.
Thanks, guys. Now, coming up in sports, I'm going to be talking about the NMSU soccer team making the semifinals of the Conference USA tournament. That's right. Don't go anywhere. News22 Sports is up next.
Warming hearts with pie, right?
Cheers to that.
Hop, and then we run, run, run together. Okay, it's not too bad. Hi. Hi. Hi, buddy.
All that and more on Finding Festivals.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Thank you.
Cheers.
Sunday at 10 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Jay Schwanke's Life in Bloom returns for an all-new season on public television. Live a flower lifestyle and enhance your well-being with beautiful bouquets. Ideas for entertaining and crafting with flowers. There's even recipes and drinks with flowers. Join me and live the flower life every week on public television stations across the country.
Saturday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back, guys. I'm Carpio Grego. Now let's get straight to the sports, shall we? Moving on to the volleyball team. They're ready to rebound after a very tough weekend in Kentucky. The volleyball team will have their final home series of the season starting tomorrow against Jacksonville State with a chance to get a number 3 seed before the conference tournament starts in a few weeks. The Aggies got swept by the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, but if there's one thing this team has proven all season, it's that they play well after a loss. Now you can catch both of the matches on ESPN+. Friday's match will be at 6 p.m. Saturdays will be at 1 p.m. if you're too busy to get to the Pan Am. And speaking of homecoming, that's right, what better way to celebrate than with a football game? Classic America, right? After a brutal loss 34-31 to the FIU Panthers, the Aggies have a truly make-or-break game this weekend, standing with a 2-6 record, with one more loss taking them out of the race for history to get to NMSU's third straight bowl game for the first time in NMSU's history. Now here's hoping that the home field advantage helps them out because Lord knows they need all the help they can get. It starts at 4 p.m. It'll be on ESPN Plus if you're a little too busy to get to Aggie Memorial Stadium or stuck at work. It is at 4 p.m. after all. Now, I know, guys, it's short but sweet, but that's all I have for Sports for you tonight. Make sure to join us next week for more sports action. Still ahead on News 22, Elijah's going to be back with your beautiful 5-day forecast.
Here at NMSU, we travel the world in search of new ideas.
The quickest way to get a great meal on the table is to work with high-impact ingredients.
It sounds really complex, but it's actually really simple to make.
You enjoy it, too.
I love it.
For something that comes together with such little effort, it has huge flavors. Wow.
What you want to hear is the sizzle reel.
There we go. That's flavor, baby.
This tastes like home, no matter where home is.
It's so good.
Let's get started.
Saturday at 4:30 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
Tokyo is a true gourmet wonderland. Markets are replete with the freshest produce, seafood, and ingredients, all sourced for the most discerning chef and palate. Discover the stories behind the culinary specialties that make this city so delicious. Watch Trails to Oishi Tokyo on NHK World Japan.
Thursday at 2 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
A quick look at your 5-day forecast, everybody. You're going to have beautiful sunny skies throughout the entire week. 56 on Friday, 75 on Tuesday, and a low of 30s throughout majority of those nights.
And that's all for News 22 Thursday. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Tune in next week for more news. I'm Maya Rivera.
And I'm Diego Gallegos. From the whole News 22 team, Maya, Elijah, Carpio, and myself, have a good night.
And a great weekend.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Carmina Conde y estas son las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. Esta semana, diferentes departamentos de seguridad hicieron una investigación a una red de narcotráfico aquí en Las Cruces. La operación se enfocó en 15 acusados con cargos de conspiración por distribución y posesión de diferentes sustancias ilícitas en diferentes áreas de Las Cruces y Anthony. Durante la operación, las autoridades confiscaron alrededor de 2.8 libras de metanfetamina, 4.000 pastillas de fentanilo y 3 armas de fuego en diferentes locaciones de la ciudad. De acuerdo a documentos oficiales, uno de los acusados mantuvo una residencia la cual utilizaban como centro de contribución y uso de las drogas. La investigación resultó en 24 arrestos, de los cuales 16 cuentan con cargos federales y 8 con cargos estatales. Si son declarados culpables, los acusados podrían tener un mínimo de 5 a 20 años de prisión. En la frontera esta semana, oficiales del Departamento de Aduana y Protección de Fronteras del Paso confiscaron más de 11,000 cartuchos de municiones. Ocurrió el martes por la tarde, cuando agentes decidieron inspeccionar un vehículo Honda Ridgeline conducido por un hombre de 32 años que cruzó el Puente de las Américas. Agentes escanearon el vehículo y detectaron que tenía varios objetos escondidos que incluían varias bolsas de cartuchos. La persona resultó arrestada por contrabando de municiones. Este se marca como el segundo contrabando más grande en los últimos meses. Y eso ha sido todo por hoy. No olviden seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales como Noticias 22 y nos vemos la próxima semana.